was sentenced to 5 years in state prison, and I discharged that 5 years in state prison and paroled from state prison into the feds. So it was a very long journey. I was locked up for a little over 7 years, and it was life changing. It was life altering, and it shook my entire life up. And in my perspective, I think that, all of that could have been, my complete trajectory in life could have been different if it would have been, some kind of rehabilitation or, enlightenment of, how people are supposed to live, if you will. Right.
Could you talk about your state incarceration?
So state prison was
at Fort Dodge.
Uneventful, I suppose. It's pretty much just warehouse, man. I mean, I worked in the kitchen. I made 40 cents an hour. So, coming out to about $15 a month. I had support from my family. At the time, my mom and dad were still alive. And my mother and my wife would come and visit me probably once every 3 months. And there wasn't a lot of resources. There wasn't no drive to help us better ourselves in any way. There was no rehabilitation. It was just, you're housed and, you're good little inmates. And then maybe we'll give you a snack. And to me, I think that the system is broken and it needs a reset. Because if you take an 18-year-old kid that's, from the Midwest that, has never really had no serious, I've been in and out of the system, mainly treatments and stuff, since I was a young kid, down the wrong path though. Right. So there's no, resources at the time, to help you change the trajectory of your life. I was pretty much left to fend for myself, in a huge way. School wasn't really my thing. Prison wasn't my thing either, but I ended up there.
Did you get any kind of counseling or help from Iowa?
So we had a case managers that would check in with us to see about talking about parole and issues or whatnot. But it wasn't really number one. It wasn't something that was really looked on with good eyes from your peers in prison, and there was nothing really ever offered. It was just here's your parole date. We'll see you at the parole board. Good luck next month.